What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Homes on Wheels. Yes, we've been on a hiatus for about 6 months, but we are back. We're going to be showing you a brand new Deer Valley home here at the home place in PINSON, Alabama. This is called the Torridon, and it is a 32 by 80. And it's pretty loud by this road, so we're going to make our way inside fairly quickly. Here comes my beautiful wife outside. She's been inside checking out the bathtub. Our Vanna White for the day. What color would you call this on this house? She's going to call it charcoal. It almost looks like it's got a hint of blue to it to me. I don't know why. So all of these homes are...
Maybe Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke. All of these homes are painted with Sherwin-Williams paint. It's got that really nice siding on it. And this porch, if you look down at the bottom, these are not your typical 5/4 boards. These are the kind that they use on fishing piers because it does not rot. You've got the rock look along the outside. Nice big 6x6 cedar posts. And the porch does wrap around. As you can tell by the rocking chairs, you have plenty of room to be able to set up a porch swing as well as some outdoor tables. So let's make our way inside now where it'll be quieter. And I guess I could go ahead and kind of pan up and let you see what the ceiling looks like out here. All right, let's head inside. You got a nice 8-panel window door that lets in an abundance of light. And as you step in, you're greeted by a massive living room. So these homes are usually fully customizable, so I will go ahead and tell you guys that as we pan across and take a look. I believe this particular home has 8.5, maybe 9-foot ceilings, but you do have the options to be able to install tray pans if you want to, if you order from the factory. So you've got 2 doors leading into this living room. One from the one side where the porch wraps around, and then the one that we just came in from. You have very, very large crown molding throughout this home. I want to say that this is the 6-inch crown molding. And you've got the beautiful flooring down here that is the kind, it's not real wood, but that's okay because this is the kind that's better with water resistance. So if you've got kids or animals or somebody that runs in without wiping their feet, you're not worried about your floors warping. So we're gonna make our way over here to the fireplace. Y'all excuse me, I've been battling a little bit of a cold. This is a very nice wood burning fireplace. You do have options, again, with this where you could go gas, you could go, instead of stone around it, you could go with just wood like you've got to the side. I spoke with the guys here at the dealer and asked them, I was like, hey, you know, if it were me, I would probably just put my TV above this. And they said, well, hey, look at your gap between the top and the mantle. You can't move the mantle up or down. They said, so it actually limits the size of the TV that you could put into the living room. And that's why they started doing these media and entertainment walls so that if you did want an 85 or a 90-inch TV, you could put it up there very easily. That is real wood that you see, and yes, it is ready to go. All you'd have to do is throw a TV mount up here. You've already got your plug and your cable wires. So very, very nice. When we pan around, this kitchen is a focal statement of the entire home. They put the tray pan ceiling in here. The one thing that we did not like about this home, me and my wife, are these columns that you see. We thought that they were just a little bit out of place. We spoke with them. They said, hey, that's something you can modify too, so don't worry about it. Again, we would probably do some kind of shelves there or maybe just solid walls. So as you step from the living room, though, towards the kitchen, you can see that they went in here with a full tray pan ceiling. And look at the amount of can lights. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, 15 can lights just in the tray pan. When it's lit up, guys, it is something special to see. I hate, just a few days ago, we stopped by here to take a look. The power was on. They're having some issues today, so the power's off. There again, you know, it's one of those things where we can't determine what's going to be happening whenever we make it to the dealer. So this is a nice big dining room, plenty of room to walk around both sides of the table. And this is set up right now with a 6-person table, but you could turn this thing either direction you wanted to. You could probably get an 8-person table in there fairly easily. Massive island. You know, we're big fans of these islands. You can look down and see that you've got 3 stools across. You could probably put 4. And then you've got your countertop. So this countertop, I think that it's called Daikin. I can't remember. You can kind of see that your sink is built in, so there's no seams around it. You do have options, though, to be able to do quartz or Formica, depending on what your budget is. Of course, quartz is the most expensive. You have 2-tone cabinets throughout, so you do have like this darker gray color, kind of close to what's on the outside of the home on the bottom, as well as right above the stove. And then you have a lighter cabinet that's above it, just to kind of give you the option and the variance. You can pick your colors on your cabinets too if you order, as well as your backsplash. That's a nice Subway tile style backsplash but instead of being white, it's gray colored. These drawers are all going to be 18 inches deep, and they're all going to be soft close. Cabinets are super deep as well. And this home does have stainless steel appliances, all Whirlpool. You have your option between electric and gas on the stove if you order it. So if you're in the kitchen, you can kind of turn to the side. You've got a little branch hallway off. I'm going to turn around again where you can see the living room, dining room. Then you got this little nook to the side. So let's take a step in here. You're going to have a bedroom to your left and a bedroom to your right. And you're going to have a bathroom right in the middle. We're going to check the bathroom out first. Again, the theme kind of continues in here with the same colors. This is the color of the cabinets that are above in the kitchen. You do have a single piece shower tub unit in here. That's always good. You don't have to worry about leaks around it, whereas a standard 3-piece is. And you do have a window in here. And for some people, that's a big deal. Some it's not. I personally do like the natural lighting. If we turn around and look over here, you can kind of look down. Again, just to give you a full scope of what the bathroom looks like. Let's go check out the first guest bedroom right here to our right. And this is a very nice size bedroom. Again, I think these may be 9-foot ceilings. Not positive though without my tape measure. For those of you that are curious, no wire racks. Look at that. You have your wood racks in the closet. Again, those are all options that you can pick if you come here to the home place. They'll walk you through a complete build. And we may have some really cool stuff coming up in the next few months that we're going to be able to show you some behind the scenes stuff with Deer Valley, because I think we might be going to order one of these homes ourselves. So you may be able to see one of these things get completely installed on our channel. So if you're new here, be sure that you're subscribed where you don't miss that. It'll probably be really neat for you to see a modular home be completely set up. So both these guest bedrooms are almost a mirror of each other. Pretty identical. As we make our way towards the rear side of the house though, we are going to go ahead and step into the laundry room. You got your spot for your washer and your dryer. You got a nice spot for a deep freeze over here. It's already got a plug and an outlet. Little spot to hang stuff. This closet that you see on this side over here is going to be where your hot water heater is. And you got your breaker box to this side. One of the things that's pretty cool that I may not have ever mentioned in these other videos with the Deer Valley homes, instead of 14-2 wiring, the entire home is wired 12-2 throughout, which means that the wiring is actually a lot better than what a lot of people think it is. It's also labeled very nicely. Close that back. You do have your rear exterior door right here. Has the built-in blinds. Again, this is an option that you can mess with. But so you can just open those up with an easy slide of a switch. And it looks like somebody's got their porch sitting out there for another Deer Valley home. So let's head this way. My wife already liked the tobacco baskets over here. Got a nice sliding door over this to the left, and this is going to be your pantry. And I know that it's pretty dark in here, but look at the amount of shelves. They're from like ceiling to floor. That's very, very nice. To this side over here, you got your heat and air return. You can see it's intertherm. And now we're going to make our way into the master bedroom. And this is a very, very big bedroom. One of the things I did forget to mention once we walk in here is that the heat and air conditioning is in the ceiling. You can see the really big baseboard around the floor. And we're going to go ahead and make our way into the bathroom, which is where the magic is. Nice big double vanity. Big mirrors throughout. Focal point is going to be obviously that massive tub to the side. You've got a nice big shower over here. One of the things to notate is how high that shower head is. So I'm about 6'1". If I stand up and hold my hand up, I may barely be able to touch that shower head. So again, it's just super high, tons of space. If you're a tall guy, don't worry about it. This home's got all the room you could ever want. I do like the dark hardware that's on the shower as well. You do have a nice potty closet to the side over here, or a water closet, whatever you want to call it. You know us, we're not technical. And Miranda, my wife, has already climbed in this tub and tried it out. She really likes it. She's debating, though, whether she likes this better or the clawfoot bathtub that's in some of the other models. Here is the master closet. Again, no wire shelves, just a massive, massive amount of room. Nice light up top from the natural light coming in from the window. And you do have a vent in there, so you're not going to get super hot or cold if you do decide to spend a day just enjoying your massive closet. You do have an entrance to your attic up there. Again, it's not really for storage, but if you ever need to get up into it, you can get up there to work. And I know a lot of people that have been around mobile homes, manufactured or modular, know that there's usually not access to your attic because you don't have enough room. These houses all have the really high raised roofs, and that allows for the access point. So you may be curious, well, Brandon, what's the price on this house? This is a 32 by 80 again, so you're talking about 2,400 plus square feet for $299,900. Again, I don't think that's a bad deal for what you're getting. These things are built better than most houses and to HUD standards. We absolutely love touring these Deer Valley homes. So if you enjoyed the tour today and you're new here, be sure that you're subscribed, and we will see you guys in the next home tour. Who knows, maybe it'll be your home. Follow us as we go along right up here.